everybody, how's it going? Happy Saturday. The day after Black Friday, but you know, there's always that extended Black Friday deals and sales and whatever. I'm just glad that I don't deal with that stuff. You know, I don't want to go, you know, go to the store and just get 20% off on the TV that I don't really need. But anyways, so I left the gym this morning, went to my hall just to help with the sound. Got that straightened out, I think. And now on my way home, my business partner is going to come by and pick up some microphones for, he has a gig with the band today. He needs the mic stands and yeah. Ooh, look at these cars. See that? Got the EF there and a DC2 in the back. Very nice. But anyways, on my way home, like I said, I'm going to work on the car. Yesterday I was saying that I was missing a part. I couldn't find the pulley and I went to the junkyard, blah blah blah. So a friend of mine called me late last night and said, hey, I got your pulley, you gave it to me, so if you want it, come pick it up. So I'm like, yes. Well, here's the pulley that came from my car. He said I gave it to him. I don't remember doing that, but so it's a big difference. The first one is a little bit larger than the one I got. So as you guys can see, the difference. It's the one I got from the junkyard, and this the one I got from, oh, that came from the car. So we're gonna be putting that back on the car. And the for the IACV valve, I put a new one on, but I was getting the high RPM, so I'm getting some sort of leak somewhere. And so I got this gasket maker. I'm just gonna put a little bit of silicone gasket around the unit to get more of a closed seal. So we're gonna do that right now. So we're gonna have to take it off, well, partly take it off, put the seal on there, and then put it back on. So let's do it. Alright, so got the gasket in. Let's just test it. Start it up. Let's see what happens. so I got the thing in. Not quite sure what's wrong with this thing. Alright, not quite sure why it's not starting, I think. By the looks of it, I'm not getting any fuel pressure, so that just means that and I don't hear the fuel pump. Oh, it's always something, you know. Alright, so I think I found out what was wrong with it. I think it's the main assembly relay. That went out on me before, a while back. I do have a spare one. It's this one right here. And I relocated it actually under my coin thing, which is right there. So I'm gonna take it off. I haven't put the date on when I replaced it. I think, well, I'll take it off and we'll see, because the fuel pump is not priming, and you can hear it. You can hear, oops, sorry. You can hear it click over, but all right. So we're taking this thing off. I figured this might be the culprit, because the fuel pump, when you turn the car on, you can hear the fuel pump prime and it'll click over, and usually that's the main relay, as far as I remember. So what we're gonna do is take this thing out. You know, I had starting issues before, so I went ahead and bought, like, I think a handful of relays, because it kept blowing on me. But I had it fixed, so right now I'm just something I could think of, because the main relay was giving me problems before. So let's take it. 2012. There you go. 2012. 3 years ago. So we're gonna take this thing out. Put this one in. So the car started. I changed the what I did is I changed the main relay, and then I switched it back to, well, it didn't matter, but I switched back to the OEM ECU, the OEM computer, for the Type R. It gives me a check engine light emissions thing that my car does not have, but it's looking for it. So I got to put everything back together. But I happened to look into the fuel cap on the valve cover, and I noticed a crack on the valve spring because there's a valve spring and there's like a retainer or like a disc, you know, kind of hold it in place. It's cracked, and you can see it right here. Yeah, so that's some other thing I need to work on. I think it's because well, I shouldn't say that. Everything internally on the motor is stock, but right now I'm running a stage 2 skunk camshafts, so it's a little more aggressive. So I'm assuming that most likely that did it. I'm going to be putting stage 1 cams back in it, which is carb legal, carb approved here in the California, or 50 state legal, whatever. So I guess I'm gonna have to change some valve springs also. Might as well, since I'm gonna have it open anyway. But the car starts. I had a little bit of idle problem, but everything's working now. I'm a little bit hesitant to go back and change the pulley. I really don't know if that's really the cause of things, but so check engine's on. Check engine's on. So right now it's running a little under about 1100. And it'll fluctuate down to maybe 900. So it should be okay. Now I just gotta put everything back together to clean it up a little bit. And I guess
look for some valve springs.